You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unit.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge today. Now look, if you're wondering, what is this Poindexter Lounge thing? What is this all about? Well, quite simply, it's just a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my friends can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that you enjoy, if those are things that that's how you spend your free time and your hard-earned money on, then hey, you found the right place. So please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell and join us here. Join us here in this growing group of nerds. We'd love to have you here. We do a lot of different and fun things here. We do toy reviews, movie reviews, we do panel discussions, we do entertainment news and pop culture stuff, and we would love to have you here for that. Now today, we're kicking off a week. I'm just getting my voice back. I lost my voice over the weekend, and so I'm just getting it back, so I still sound a little froggy, but that's okay. But today, we're kicking off a week of reviews on Masters of the Universe figures from the Netflix series. Now, I know, look, we're not going to get into all the controversy over whether or not you like the new series or whether or not you don't like the series. If you want my personal views on that, then you know what, you can find them here on the channel. I'll link to videos that we talk about that. But you know what, here's the thing. I respect everybody's opinion. Everybody's got an opinion on this and pretty much everything. And so, you know what, that's what the Poindexter Lounge is. It's a place where we can come together, talk about the things that we like, things that we don't like, and at the end of the day, we still all leave friends. All right, deal? But today we're talking about Skeletor from this. So we got a few different figures from this line, and so we're going to be going over those this week. So you have that to look forward to. And so we're going to start off with Skeletor. So let's do that right now. All right, folks, so here is the box itself. Here is the figure itself from Masters of the Universe Revelation. This is the Skeletor figure, and we're going to go ahead and look at this. But first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Now, this is kind of cool because we haven't done a figure review in a while that wasn't a, a McFarlane toy, so it's going to be kind of cool to actually look at this. Now, first of all, you'll notice right off the bat, there are 30 points of articulation. 30 points. The McFarlane toys only have 22, so I guess there are points of articulation that people can want besides the ones that we get with the McFarlane ones. There's a UPC symbol. That's kind of a weird place for the UPC symbol, I guess. Just kind of all by itself up there. But up here at the top, it says Masterverse. There's no real kind of connection to what that means, but it just says Masterverse. It's got the Netflix logo right over here, a Netflix original series. It's got a nice window up here. It's for ages 6 and over. Got a nice window. I had the sticker kind of up here, and so there was a sticker on there, and so I had to take that off, so I got a little bit of clouding there, but you can see, you know, all of his accessories right there through there, you know, and this figure looks pretty good so far. I did notice there's a little bit of separation there on his crossbones there. We'll see if that's going to be an issue. I don't think it will be, but we'll see. Down here at the bottom, it says Masters of the Universe Revelation, Skeletor, and the Mattel logo. Over here on the side of the box, it's got this amazing artwork of Skeletor. Oh, look at this, man. Look how awesome this looks. I tell you what, say what you will about the series, but the artwork is great. The animation is great. And I really, really dig this. There's some really cool things going on here in the background. I love the colors, the purples, the blues, go really well with the skull there, with the yellow of the skull. And yeah, that's about all that's on there, but a nice mix right there at the side. Here is the other side of the box where it just simply says Skeletor, and then it says Evil Lord of Destruction. So that is the side of the box. Here is the back of the box, and oh my goodness, it almost makes me not want to, you know, tear this thing open because of just how cool it looks. It's got the Mattel logo up here. It's got some artwork from Snake Mountain, which looks really cool. And then look at this Skeletor. Oh my gosh, that just looks amazing. Look at that. Now this box also has some cool angles on it. It's got like these, kind of angles cut out here on the side. There's nothing really there. It's just a continuation of the artwork, but that's cool too. So right here it says Skeletor, evil lord of destruction. For ages, Skeletor ravaged the land and terrorized the people of Eternia in his quest to capture all of the power in the universe for himself. Now the nefarious scourge of Eternia plots his final hostile takeover of Castle Grayskull. With dark magic, devious technology, and an army of loyal soldiers at his back, this sinister sorcerer believes this time nothing can stop him, not even He-Man. And if you watch the show, you know how that works, and I can't wait to see the next 5 episodes, because I think that when the story's told, this is all I'll say about this. I think when the story's told, we'll see what they were doing. I've got my own feelings about what I think that they're doing, and I can see beyond what I think some people are assuming. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the next one is. So let's take a look at the other figures. You got He-Man, we've got him. I've seen Mossman. I don't know if I'll get Mossman or not. Mossman really, I don't know, it's not really a character that I'm super excited about. So we'll see, I may end up getting him. Skeletor here, of course, we're reviewing right now. Then of course there's Evil Lynn. I've got somebody picking me up 2 of them. Don't know if those will be in this week to actually be able to review, but we'll review her when she does come in. It says also available, right there, all these. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Colors and decorations may vary. There you go, and it's got the Mattel logo down here, empowering the next generation through play. So that's kind of cool. These are the first 4 in the series. Now there is a 5th in series 1, which is Skelegod, and we will be reviewing him as well because we did get him. But other characters like Tila and others, they are not in this first wave. Here is the bottom of the box with another UPC symbol, so that's kind of interesting. And then of course all of the just all of the legal stuff. All right, so the time has come to go ahead and open the box and take the figure out. So let's do that. Well, that came out really easy. All right, so you got this kind of stone background. I may actually save this for something to actually use as maybe a diorama or something. So we might keep this intact. Here's the figure in the plastic. I always like to show this because a lot of times there'll be something that comes through the back, and as you can see here, he has a cloth cape that is coming through the back of the plastic here, so you want to be careful about that. Also, something to note, it's in 2 pieces, and it is taped up here at the top. So it's always good to know what you're getting into, and if you're looking at this review, you may want to know that before you just tear right in. So let's get him out of here. All right, here is everything that Skeletor comes with. You've got the figure itself, and I was right. I was able to adjust that, and it lines up just fine. He does come with an extra set of hands right here, so those are obviously removable. He comes here with his staff that he used at the beginning of the episode, and then of course he also comes with his Havoc staff. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sculpting of the figure itself. Here you see he's got the head up here. This is nicely sculpted. I think it's nicely carved out. It looks really good. It's a nice updated look for Skeletor. It kind of keeps that old Masters of the Universe, the old school, the vintage line, depending upon which line you collected. But it's kind of keeping with that old school look where this is very close to the head. It's all one piece. As you can see here, it does have this additional piece here that the cape is underneath. It's separate, and I don't know if I like the fact that they kind of made the crossbones section apart like that, because the more you move it, it is going to move. It's not really just going to stay in place in one spot, but that's okay. That's fine. You got these pieces. These are all hard plastic. Like I said, it's got this cloth cape right here. It's got some straps here that come along his back, and those are all loose, and you can take this off. So it's all one piece here. So it's actually part of the same piece, maybe it looks like. No, that's a different piece. So maybe. No, I guess it's Yeah, it's two different pieces, but you can take this part off. This will snap off, and you can take that off him if you want to go for that look. Of course, he's got this. Now, this is something interesting here. I don't know what this is. You can see here this little skirting here. It's black, but it's got like these little blue kind of smudges on here. I mean, they almost... When I saw this one, I just thought maybe it was a scratch or something, but it's not. It's actually part of the design, but that's a weird design for this. I don't know if I like that so much. But, you know, the legs, just kind of muscular sculpting there. He's got some abs there. He's got a belly button. That's funny. Almost like the classic belt here for Master of the Universe. It doesn't have the circle in the middle, but he's got that. He's got nice sculpting for the hands, and of course he's got his black fingernails like he usually does. He's kind of got this gauntlet of sorts for his arm, but it's actually supposed to be part of his body, I guess. I don't know, that's kind of weird. He's got this kind of leg protector because he's barefoot, so he doesn't have boots on. You see he's got these clawed feet here with 3 appendages. He does have a spot down here for a foot peg, but he doesn't come with anything that you can set him on. So that's the sculpting. You know, it looks pretty nice. It's pretty, you know, pretty standard for this. And now let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. Here is his head. He's got a little bit of side to side, not a lot, but some side to side. He does have some up and down. It's kind of different there. It's on a ball, but he's got some. He can look down pretty well, look up somewhat. So he's got a little bit of that. Here it's just kind of the standard socket here for an arm. He will go all the way around. He goes up and down like so. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got a double bending elbow, which is cool. And then of course his hand will go around and goes to side, back and forth. And it looks like you got to be a little careful there because of that blue. You might get some stress points there going back and forth. And then of course this hand will come out. We'll show what that looks like. The other arm does the exact same thing, except for the hand is just different. It's a closed fist there. He does have this nice ab crunch here where he can be molded and go back and forth like that. Looks like, yeah, well, hold on. It will go around. Is this like okay, I was wondering if this was like a power action thing. It's not. So he will go around a little bit there, but it feels weird, so I wouldn't push it too much because it might pop out. He does go around here at the waist. And looking here at, oh, this is different. I don't think I've ever seen this kind of peg. He doesn't look like, oh, well, I guess he will go out. Yeah, okay. Boy, when things are hidden like that, you don't want to take too many chances with them. But yeah, he will go out. Okay, so he will do the splits. It's on a ball joint right there. So he will do the splits about so far. He does have a thigh swivel, so that's nice. So you can get him some different positions. He's got a double bending knee, just like that. He's got a calf swivel, so that's nice. And then his foot will go up and down and around. So that's cool. So he's got a lot of nice articulation. You can put him in a lot of just different positions, it looks like. So that's kind of cool. It would have been nice maybe I'm just getting a little I don't know about that was weird. His leg did not want to go back into the socket. That was kind of strange. Okay, so there's a little bit of pushback there. So maybe just be careful a little bit when dealing with this. It would have been nice if they would have included some kind of stand, but they did not. And see, this leg is not seeming to want to go back. Oh boy, that's wild. I wanted to be so careful with this, but man, yeah, I don't know what's going on. He's kind of like leaning now to the side. I don't like that. So be very, very careful. I wouldn't have him doing the splits or anything like that, just because, man, didn't seem to want to go back too well. All right, let's take a look at his accessories now. Here are the additional hands. You see here he's got one where he's kind of pointing and holding on to something. Since he's got two staffs, I think I'm going to put that hand on him there, and he's got one hand that's just kind of out there. But since he's got two staffs, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this. I'll show this to you, how this works. Yep, it just pulls right out. It's just regular joint there. And there's the hole. Of course, you always want to be careful with these that you don't, bend them or break them putting them in. But that one went in pretty easy. So there you go. All right, here is this staff. I can't remember exactly what this was. It was like but it basically kind of changed the way that he looked, disguised his appearance. So we can go ahead and take that and put that in this hand right there. And then here is his more traditional Havoc staff, which this sculpting is pretty nice. I gotta say, this is really nice. You got some dual colors. Actually, there's three colors there. So you got a purple for the staff. You got a kind of a lighter purplish gray for the skull itself, some black in there for the eyes, and then a darker purple for the ram's horn. So that's actually pretty cool. And I like the sculpting on this. Very, very nicely done. And we'll see how well it goes into his hand. Yeah, it does pretty well there. And you can point it out, it looks like, just like Skeletor would normally do. Okay, so I dig this. Yeah, he will stand up. He can point his Havoc staff out there while holding on to the other staff there. And that's all fine. Like I said, the only thing that I think that I really would have wished that they would have come with this is a stand of some kind for his feet, to just make sure that even if he gets off balance a little bit, he's not gonna fall off your shelf. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty good. It's only a $20 figure. I think this is kind of figure that's meant to be played with and things. Like I said, the only other thing that was kind of weird is the joints there with the legs attaching to the torso. It's just a little strange, and I almost feel like he still has almost kind of like a lean to his right side because of that, because I did those splits. So I don't know, but that is the figure, folks, and yeah, it's a nice figure. So there you have it, folks. That is my review of the Skeletor figure from the Masters of the Universe line from the Netflix series. What did you think of the review? Did you like the review? Do you like this figure? Regardless of what you think of the TV show, is this a figure that you'd like? I actually dig this figure. I think that it looks great, and I think the figure itself is a great addition to the Masters of the Universe line. But hey, let me know down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you, and not just the comment section. Follow us on social medias where we can keep the conversation going long after these videos are done, right? And so I would love to see your collections. I would love to see the things that you enjoy, the things that you collect, how you display them. This is what I got here at my office at work, but I've got lots of other things. If you watch the channel, I've got toy rooms. My whole house is filled with this stuff, and so I would love to see how you display your toys, how you display your collectibles. Let me know, please. Follow us on social media, all right? And let's who knows? I would love to put together kind of like a group of people who are like hardcore collectors to actually do some live streams and actually talk about toys live. So hey, hit me up and let's talk, all right? And also thank you to all of our Patreon supporters, all of our patrons, all of the members of the channel. Thank you guys for what you guys mean to us. We really appreciate you. And of course, everyone who gives super chats throughout the week. You guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for being you. And of course, just thank you to everyone who watches. And that's what's most important, is that you guys are watching. So thank you guys. Until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, saying I have the power. And I'll see you in the toy aisle. Until next time, bye-bye.